With the trend of PC builders flocking to smaller and smaller cases, we have seen an increase of small form factor cases hitting the market. There are tons of Mini ITX cases available in the market right now. However, finding a Mini ITX case could be hard considering the size of the case and finding compatible hardware components. That's why in this video, we will introduce you to the top 5 Mini ITX cases that you should check out before going out and buy. For those of you that are looking for a slim style Mini ITX chassis, the Phanteks Evolve Shift X is an option you will want to look into. The Evolve Shift X combines premium finishes and a distinctive design to stand tall amongst the crowd. The Shift X is much longer with 6.7 by 25.6 by 10.8 inches in dimensions and supports Mini ITX motherboards with 2 expansion slots. The interior layout of the case allows the motherboard to be installed on one side and the GPU on the other side. The upper chamber is designed to hold all of your hardware, while the lower chamber on the Shift X allows for a custom water cooling setup. This case can hold up to a 280mm radiator in the lower section, and you can also install a 120mm radiator in the bottom of the case as well. You can install 2 3.5 HDD or 4 2.5 HDDs or SSDs on Evolve Shift X. It supports both SFX and ATX PSU below 160mm length that gives you better option what to choose. The Evolve Shift X is a simply fantastic case with this level of build quality at this price range. While the overall aesthetic is great, there are a few things that really hold the Shift X from being perfect. From smart space utilization to innovative features, the Shift X delivers the ultimate level of powerful and slim configurations. Cooler Master's latest addition to its H line of cases. The H100 features steel frame construction, a single 200mm RGB fan, and an extremely small footprint of 12.28 by 8.5 by 11.85 inches. Even with the H100 small frame, it still manages to support a full ATX PSU and room for a front radiator up to 200mm in size. The left side of the case is covered by a steel removable side panel that is attached via 2 thumb screws at the back of the case. It supports Mini ITX motherboard with 2 expansion slots and 210mm graphics card without any radiator installed. This case has a total of 4 2.5-inch storage disc mounting points or 3 2.5-inch discs with 1 more 3.5-inch disc. That's rather generous for an ITX case actually. On the front of the case, it has an HDD LED, reset button, Cooler Master logo power button, 2 USB 3.0 ports, and 3.5mm audio and microphone ports. The most important selling point of the Master Case H100 is the handle at the top. There is a slot for you to put your fingers in and take the entire case wherever you go. Overall, it feels like a Master Box series of budget-oriented cases rather than a Master Case. Only the left side panel and the frame itself is metal. Everything else is plastic. From the full tempered glass panel to the front panel USB-C connector, removable radiator mounting bracket, patented cable management system, and clean and modern design, your build will be both easy and beautiful with the new NZXT H210i premium case. The design of the H210i is stunning with sporting a full metal chassis painted in black. It has a dimension of 8.2 by 13.7 by 14.6 inches and supports Mini ITX motherboards with 2 expansion slots. The NZXT H210 comes with 2 air fans installed on the top and rear and pre-installed and pre-wired LED strip on the ceiling. The case supports 2 120 or 140mm fans or up to 480mm radiator on the front, 120 or 140mm fan on top, and a 120mm fan or 120mm radiator in the back. The case has dust filters on all intake areas and it supports both SFX and ATX power supplies, so you can choose your components without compromise. The H210i features a removable radiator mounting bracket, simple-to-use SSD trays, and a patented cable management system for a smarter, easier build experience. You can use the intuitive NZXT Cam application to monitor and control your build, choosing from presets or custom controls for your RGB lighting and fans to give it cooler looking. The H210i is a well-made case and it performs pretty well, as long as the path is laid for air to get into the GPU. It is also quiet and a sound option for anyone wanting to put together a Mini ITX build. InWin is known for its unique, modern and innovative designs that deliver on performance, size and ease of installing. The new InWin A1 Plus features a tempered glass panel, solid steel structure and anodized aluminum components that gives it more unique look. The InWin A1 Plus is a Mini ITX tower motherboard with 10.7 by 8.8 by 14.7 inches dimensions that support Mini ITX motherboards. The A1 Plus features a specialized graphics card holder that supports heavy high-end graphics cards of up to 320mm in height and two 2.5-inch drive bays for storage. The A1 Plus comes with two complementary Series Loop AS-L120 fans with RGB lighting and a 650-watt gold power supply. You can attach up to 4 120mm fans or 3 120mm fans and a 120mm radiator. The A1 Plus also has a compact 20-liter volume which supports CPU coolers of up to 160mm tall. It has a Qi wireless charger with WPC Qi 1.2 support that's built in on the top panel of the chassis, where you can conveniently place the Qi wireless charging enabled phones and devices and charge them at up to 10 watt of power. The A1 Plus Qi wireless charging pad works even when the PC is turned off. It also has a high-end USB 3.1 Generation 1 Type A port on its front panel. The square structure provides a hassle-free installation and the capacity to house powerful hardware with a good cable management system. The Corsair Crystal is the most unique and practical micro ATX case on the market. The new Corsair Crystal 280X RGB is efficient with a modern design for PC lovers. The Corsair Crystal 280X RGB has an appealing appearance with 3 panels of tempered glass, and it is a mid-tower ITX with 15.7 by 10.9 by 13.8 inches dimensions that can support both Mini ITX and Micro ATX motherboards. It has flexible storage of 2 3.5 inches and 3 2.5 inches drives, 30cm long graphics cards, and a full-size standard ATX PS2 style PSU without compromising on the storage capacity of the case. The Crystal 280X has an excellent and massive cooling system with enough room for 6 120mm cooling fans or 3 240mm radiator cooling systems distributed at the top, bottom, and front of the Micro ATX case. And the case also comes with 2 120mm RGB fans, one mounted in the front and another one on the roof. This case has front, roof, floor, and PSU dust filters that will keep your system looking great for a long time. The Corsair Crystal 280X RGB has everything you need for a creative build that anyone would love. Overall, the case has great cooling system, dust filters, and the tempered glass, allowing you to see the insides of the case.